years. Some of you guys have known him longer than that. I don't know, and you've known him probably longer than you want to know. No. But Bert is a great guy. You know, his company has offices here in Phoenix and over in Honolulu, Hawaii. He picks good places to have offices. I mean, they've done very well over the years. But he's going to share a story, and you alluded a little bit to it today. I think it'll move everybody because we're all going through some difficult times, and there's times when we need to be encouraged. So let's welcome Bert this morning.
And I just got back from a plane flight, 2 free round-trip airline tickets, Southwest. And I just got back from a plane flight and 2 free round-trip airline tickets, Southwest. And I got some kind of a thing, so I've got this, I've got a little lozenge, and if it gets really bad, we're going to blow our nose. I'm Mr. Hanky here. How many of you guys are familiar with Young Life? How many of you are familiar with Young Life? Uncle Glenn Ewing and I went to Young Life for the very first time, 73, 75, something like that, right, Glenn? We both landed there at the same time. He was a high school kid and I was a guitar player. And we've known each other ever since. Bruce, where's Bruce? Bruce and I were on the committee together for a long time. And so I thought it would be only right that we would play a song written by Jerry Blacklaw called Noah. And now you're going to have to help me out a little bit on this, okay? And this is designed to loosen things up a little bit, although I know some of you out here are already plenty loose. It starts like this. Say after me. And the wind sprang up, and the wind sprang up, and the sky grew dark, and the sky grew dark, and they were safe in the ark, they were safe in the ark, and it rained and rained, everybody together, and it rained and rained, and rained and rained and rained, again, and the wind sprang up, and the wind sprang up, and the sky grew dark, and the sky grew dark, they were safe in the ark, they were safe in the ark, and it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. Now somebody over here said, and they were safe in New York, and it's not they were safe in New York, they were safe in the ark, okay. Bruce, figure out who it was and let me know later. 40 days and nights of rain, 40 days and nights of rain. Can you remember how much water would be standing after 40 days and nights of rain? Sing it. 40 days and nights of rain, 40 days and nights of rain. Can you remember how much water could be standing after 40 days and nights of rain? And the wind sprang up, and the wind sprang up, and the wind sprang up, and the sky grew dark, and the sky grew dark. They were safe in the ark, they were safe in the ark, and it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. 40 days and nights, everybody. 40 days and nights of rain, 40 days and nights of rain. Can you imagine how much water will be standing after 40 days and nights of rain? Noah? No, I'm doing this part. Howard, don't. Noah and Howard. Noah, great and least, help me out here. Man and beast, good job. Enter in. Noah, Noah, turn her round, set her down on solid ground, and the wind sprang up, and the wind sprang up, and the sky grew dark, and the sky grew dark. They were safe in the ark, they were safe in the ark, and it rained ground. Go on, go on, start anew. Teach the world what was taught to you. And the wind sprang up, and the wind sprang up, and the sky grew dark, and the sky grew dark. They were saved in the ark, they were saved in the ark. And it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. 40 days and nights of rain. 40 days and nights of rain. Can you imagine how much water would be standing after 40 days and nights of rain? Can you imagine how much water would be standing, Big Andy, after 40 days and nights of rain? All right. Good job. I think to me, it seems it's awesome that we can have a God that loves to have fun, you know. And I like that little fun song. There's another song, it's an old song of the church that's been around for hundreds of years. It's very, very simple, and so let's change the pace just a little bit and get a little more serious here. This is very easy, you'll learn it very quickly. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Let it overflow with love. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Let it overflow with love. Now this song has been sung around the world in many, many different languages. And so, in a worship sense now, let's sing this song that's probably been sung across the Atlantic Ocean in England. Okay, ready? In English. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Come on now. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. You guys are good. Overflow with love. Across the English Channel in France, they probably sing it something like this. Now, what you're going to have to do, take your fingers like this. Everybody, help me, okay? Do like this. Reach up here and grab your lower lip, okay? And pull your lower lip down like this, because that's the way the French people talk, okay? Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Make Maurice Chevalier. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Let it overflow with love. Some of you are really getting it. I'd worry about you if I was Mrs. Don Vick. We're going to travel across Asia to Japan. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Come on, help me. Come on. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Let it overflow with love. Not love, with love. All right. Finally, we're going to come back home to Mexico, just a little bit south of the border. Yeah, my God. Wait. Yeah, my God, let it overflow. Yeah, my God, let it overflow. Yeah, my God, let it overflow. Let it overflow with love. And then finally we come back to Tucson. And we sing this song. we've sung this song about a dozen times today. The message should be very clear. And when we go out into our jobs and into our families today, let's think about this song. Let's really sing this song as if it's a worship song to God. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Fill my cup, let it overflow. Let it overflow in love. Good job, you guys. Is it okay if I do this right here? Sure. What is this all about? Doug and I shared a lot over the years, and he's known some of the struggles that our small company now are moving into our 35th year, believe it or not. And there have been 6 specific times that I thought in the past, or 5 rather, that I thought in the past that we were going to go out of business. Number 6 was recently in the recession. And Doug, knowing that, asked me to come and talk to you and give you some of my thoughts that were running through my mind and through our family's mind as we were moving through that arena. I can tell you that I would not have been able to have made it had it not been for some lessons that I learned from Bill Womersley at Christ Community Church and Jerry Payton back in the days, my brothers Skip Woodward and Dean Lundquist and my family, but specifically today I want to talk about stones. You know, stones. In 1 Samuel 7, it said that Ebenezer was a town in Ephraim, and it was at this town that the Israelites suffered a defeat at the hands of the Philistines. They went back and regrouped, figured things out, read it, engaged in battle again with the Philistines and defeated them. And it was there that they were told, in this town of Ebenezer, to create some stones as a memorial to the way that God had taken them through that situation successfully. Exodus 3:5. Build a stone memorial unto all generations. Exodus 17:14. Write this as a memorial for a book. And of course, what they did back in those days, most of the things that they did were etched and grafted in stone first, and then they were transferred and they were recorded permanently in stone. Exodus 28:12. Create an Ebenezer stone for stones as a memorial to Israel. What are these stones